Welcome back to the Hutchinson Sports Arena and Sam Butterfield Court, the home of the NJCAA National Tournament since 1949. I'm Nick Nielsen, along with the JUCO advocate himself, Mr. Brandon Goebel. We now know three of the four teams in the Final Four.
There's 4 teams in the Final Four.
There's 5 teams left in the national tournament.
Sure.
Only 4 will play in the Final Four. We now know Barton, Triton, and Indian Hills have made their way into the Final Four. Indian Hills just defeated Odessa 74-68.
We have a friend joining us.
A terrific...
We got a friend joining us. Hi, friend.
We got Coach Josh Sash, head coach of Indian Hills, joining us. Grandmaster Sash, as we like to call him.
That's true. We do call you that all the time.
Coach, congratulations. Amazing victory back in the Final Four where Indian Hills belongs. Chris Impaka, amazing performance against a big, strong Odessa team. Brandon has the stats there. 16 points, 17 rebounds, 3 block shots. He was amazing. At one point it looked like he wanted to come out of the game and you may have waved him off and told him to stay in there. How good was Chris tonight?
Oh, it's unbelievable, man. He's a freaking warrior. He's just a warrior. And then when he does come out of the game, everybody's like, oh yeah, we got a rebound too. He did a great job. Shoot, he might have had 20-20 if he didn't get that foul and had to sit for 4 or 5 minutes. I thought in that moment, Jamal Intizami went in there having not played the whole game and played tough and rebounded, scored, and did everything we asked him to do. And so I thought he was big time.
Yeah, as soon as he came in the game, right? Immediate rebound, bucket.
Yep.
Brandon and I were talking before the game. Brandon really thought TJ Morris was going to be the X factor in attacking that Odessa zone, something that Vincent's really struggled to do yesterday. I thought TJ really gave you some offensive punch today with, I think, 19 points.
TJ's a high-level player, man. He's really good. He's got a great basketball IQ. He makes the right plays. He can score. He just does so many things that affect winning. And I'm really proud of TJ just for staying the course, throughout the year here. He's had some ups and downs of, playing a little bit and then not playing, but just staying the course and I thought he was dialed in defensively, where yesterday maybe he wasn't dialed in defensively and it kind of affected him on the offensive end. I thought today his defense was really good, and then, obviously his offense is always good.
Coach, you had 2 big returners this year in Little Ticket Devontae Hall, Trevion LeBeau. Both had good games, probably statistically not the kinds of games that they wanted, but it didn't matter. It's that leadership that they bring. Talk to us a little bit about what that experience that they bring to this team. All these new guys saying, hey, we've been here before, this is what this is like, follow us, and we'll get there.
Yeah, it's invaluable. I mean, those 2 guys are, just playing with confidence and swag, and then just, pumping it into the other guys, and I just think, you walk into a fight and you're like, all right, who's with me, and the guy that's the biggest, strongest, toughest dude in the gym, like, those dudes walk in here like, hey, we've done this, like, and everybody just follows them. And so, they've been unbelievable, as players, but then also as just leaders, and they've grown a lot this year, I think, in their leadership role, and, we wouldn't be where we are without them.
One of the things that impressed me, everybody talks about how tough Odessa is, but you went right at them. Points in the paint, you guys were plus 14 points in the paint tonight, and you got out and you outscored them, I think, by about 12 points in fast break and transition. I think you took it right to the bully, and that was a really impressive thing. Indian Hills is not just finesse basketball, it's power basketball. And if you would just maybe touch them on, I think you benefit so much by your regular season schedule that when you get into these moments, the moments are not too big. Your guys are probably more battle tested than any team in the country.
Yeah, at times the growth process going through it is painful, and we had some painful moments, but I think it prepared us for these moments. And so, really proud of our guys for doing that. The game plan when they continue to press you and change defenses and stuff to throw you off balance, slow you down, make you think. I thought our guys did a really good job of just playing basketball, spacing the floor, playing on the attack, and taking it right to them. They did an unbelievable job.
And only 10 turnovers tonight. Incredible for all the pressure and traps that Odessa
no
put
doubt
you in.
about it.
And you guys really took care of it. Coach, we're going to let you enjoy this one with your team. We know you got to go over and talk to Russ W. Oker as well. So thanks for making some time for us. We're looking forward to seeing you here tomorrow.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, thanks,
Let's
Coach.
do it again.
All right, that's Coach Josh Sash in his first year with Indian Hills, getting the Warriors back to the Final Four. Indian Hills, last team to three-peat in the NJCAA National Tournament, winning in 97, 98, 99. The gentlemen warming up behind us right now, we have Connor State versus Hutchinson. They will be the fourth and final team to punch their ticket into the Final Four. Brandon, what are you thinking about Hutch versus Connors?
Man, the pace of this game is going to be pretty intense. Hutchinson doesn't play as fast as they maybe have done in the past under Tommy, but this is the kind of game that I think everybody's going to get out and run. Should be a lot of high-flying action.
Yeah, and it's really cool because you have one team who may not sub at all, right? Connor State's going to roll out 5 guys, and they're only going to sub if somebody gets in foul trouble. Hutchinson has a deeper bench. They're going to rotate through it. One of the things I'm really kind of interested in watching is Antonio Green, number 10 for Connor State. He was a Hutchinson Blue Dragon this time last year, and he's had 2 really good games in the national tournament. And if you're Hutchinson, you have to figure out a way to keep Buddy Hammer and Braden Hubbard from going crazy inside.
Absolutely. And the matchup that I'm really interested in is going to likely be Buddy Hammer Jr. and Cameron Thomas squaring up against each other. Those are 2 guys that are really skilled, that are really tough, that are really athletic, that can get a lot of different things done. You know, Buddy Hammer has, in sort of a way, been kind of one of the great stories of this tournament. He's a freshman qualifier. Not a lot of people know about him. He sounds like a power pitcher out of Texas, and just comes in here, gets things done. Everybody's circling his name, asking questions, calling people, who is this kid? And that's one of the great things about this tournament. Who is Buddy Hammer?
He's a really good basketball player. Let's talk a little bit how Connor State has got to this point so far. If you will, they're a little bit of a dragon slayer. We'll see if they can slay dragons one more time tonight. On Monday, they defeated Moberly 86-72. Yesterday, they took down Salt Lake, the number 3 seed, 67-61. They're playing 3 games in 3 days. It's going to be a tough task ahead of them. For Hutchinson, they defeated USC Salkehatchie 96-82 on Monday, and they defeated Donnie Tyndall's Chipola Indians 78-71 last night. One interesting statistic for Hutchinson, J.P. Ricks, their awesome point guard, 17 assists, no turnovers in 2 NJCAA tournament games.
Pretty darn good if you're into that kind of thing.
17 assists, no turnovers. Pretty good. I know who is into that kind of thing. Coaches Tommy DeSalma and Eric Nitschke. They love assists, no turnovers, and 3-point field goals. Kernan Bundy, bit of an X factor for me. Just seems to do winning things. Coaches, you know, a lot of Division I, Division II coaches out here looking for guys to fill roster spots, guys concerned about winning games to keep their own jobs. Kernan Bundy's a guy that I would circle, highlight it. Seems to do a lot of good things right, Brandon.
And a lot of coaches have been talking about him. As I've gone around the arena over the last 3-4 days, people are circling his name, people are asking what his situation is, and you know, they're just excited about it.
It's going to be a great game. Connor State, Hutchinson, the 4th team looking to punch their way into the national tournament. Stay with us. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to ESPN Plus to watch the live stream. We'll be back with you immediately following the game for post-game comments and discussion of tomorrow's Final Four.